Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay,
Okay.
Bryan had to leave. Air quality in Bombay is not up to.
Up to the
I'm
mark.
actually surprised that the air quality affected him that much.
This particular portion of Nikhil Kamath's podcast has been going viral. This because American entrepreneur and longevity advocate Bryan Johnson got up and left midway, saying that he was uncomfortable due to the high air pollution levels. He later said in a post on social media that he had started getting rashes despite being there for a short period of time. He also expressed confusion at how air pollution was so normalized in India that no one even noticed it anymore, despite its negative effects being well known. He also questioned why air quality was not made a national emergency. While this drew several reactions on social media, some called it a stunt, but most did agree that there's no denying that air pollution is a problem and that we do seem to have normalized it despite severe health risks from exposure to air pollution, especially over prolonged periods of time. Drawing from this experience, Nikhil Kamath's brother Nithin Kamath, who's also the co-founder of Zerodha, said that this debunked one big myth for him, that only Delhi has a major air quality problem and that it only occurs in the winters. This because he says that this podcast was recorded from a sea-facing apartment in Mumbai's Bandra, where the air quality index was over 160. Kamath went on to say that this had been bothering him and that access to clean air was a basic right. He also said that Indians seem to have gotten used to the fact that air pollution is just a part of life and we're okay with breathing low quality air. This led him to reiterate something that he has said in the past, that real estate prices should be linked to the air quality or where the property is. So if a place has poor air quality, property prices and rent should be lower and vice versa. This because he says in living there you're accepting higher odds of respiratory ailments and things like cancer. Currently, real estate prices depend on a bunch of things like land scarcity, demand and supply, the infrastructure around the property, density, connectivity to places like work or entertainment zones, and this then dictates the circle rate of a particular area. Circle rates are basically the minimum prices at which a property can be sold in a particular area. Environmental assets so far have had little to nothing to do with it. In response to Kamath's suggestion, while many agreed that air pollution is indeed something that we have normalized and gave suggestions on how to increase the education around the issue, people seem to have little faith in the fact that a solution can actually come our way. While one user shared how after coming back to India, air was the only thing that he had a problem with, another suggested that we have normalized this issue to such an extent that if house prices became cheaper in areas like Bandra due to low air quality, people would still love to buy it. However, some agreed that linking real estate prices to air quality could have a game-changing impact. While that happening in reality seems a far cry, at least right now given the current situation, it's definitely become a topic of conversation and a reminder that normalizing poor air quality is not okay. What are your views on this debate? Do let us know in the comments below.